Like we're supposed to be getting rain. Oh, yeah, there's a big storm coming through. Well, not a big, we're bottom edge of it. The weather app lied to me. Ooh, Montana is like getting slammed right now. Like 80% of Montana is covered in snow. What the flip? Um, the diet I did was based off of a weightlifting diet where you planned one day where you could go for eat off plan meals are smaller, 6 times a day, and exercise 6 times a week, alternating cardio and weights. And I think like the main thing too is like with like I think with me personally with anything in life, right? If you find something that works for you, I think that's the biggest key, right? Um, with all of this, right? So I think that's the main thing. I know for me, um, like dieting throughout my whole life has always ended up in failure. And I think part of it is because I typically do really good, which I was, and then I typically for whatever reason gain weight afterwards. And I think I've never gotten past that point of like, okay, that's part of the process. And I think, for me this time, hopefully mentally I can get past that point and just continue, right? I mean, well, frankly, I don't have a choice, but I understand it isn't a plan for everybody. But right, exactly. It worked for you. I have a beef with Etsy. If I put in the name of a seller and then they stick in some other seller, I'm a local buyer. I'm a loyal buyer, and I don't like that. Oh, like if you look up soap passion, there's a bunch of other soap that pops up. And someone that has a very similar name to mine that has way more sales than me as well, which makes Mike a little sad. It's like I would like 6,000 sales. Whatever. Ooh, it is getting a little thundery outside, everybody. Ooh. I'm gonna have Melissa move the car and hold on. Hey Melissa, you wanna move the car in? Do you wanna move the car in? Yeah, do you not hear that and feel it? We're gonna have about a half hour of real bad storms coming through. Well, I mean you can, but go now. And then pull the car in. Yeah, you have 20 minutes. If you know you're doing good things, 90% of the time good outcomes will eventually follow. Yeah, well, you know what though too? Like I think especially growing up, I didn't so I was always okay, even though I'm a bigger dude. Like my mom always had me in sports. Um and of course I was the only fat kid on the team for like oh god, I was in baseball, soccer, well, I played tennis in high school, but those were like with my friends. That was the reason why I played. Is my friends played tennis, so that was fine. And I actually really enjoyed the weight room in high school. But yeah, I think part of it is what talking about cheering people on, right? Especially that like I haven't necessarily had that support system in the past, you know. So I think that's been helpful. It is not a linear straight path. It's hard to stay good when things seem to go the wrong way. Right. Well, and then discouragement, and then you have like